Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome. The Eric Deters Show, as always, we're sponsored by Deters Consulting, Parks Yoga. Check us out on all of our platforms. Well, Donald Trump says, nah, I'm not going to be the speaker, and he's endorsed Jim Jordan. Good for him. Vivek Ramaswamy was out on the campaign trail in Iowa when somebody rammed him with a vehicle, allegedly on purpose. He was not in the car and no one was injured. That is not a good sign. Hillary Clinton says all of us MAGA people need to be deprogrammed. You know what? Hillary Clinton is unfreaking believable. She's unbelievable. Hillary Clinton might be the meanest, nasty, bitterest, unhappy woman in America. And that makes me feel a little bit better. Joe Biden is reversing course. And he says we're going to build a little bit of the wall. He claims it's the law. He wants to follow the law now. You believe it? There will be no wall when I'm president of the United States. Trump's wall is dead. You know what, folks? He has spent our tax dollars paying contracts for people that were supposed to build the wall. They've been paid for nothing. He's a son of a bitch, man. I use that word because there's no other word that it's adequately for this guy. Virginia women swimmers in Roanoke are protesting a male swimmer who took off last year to transition to swim with the girls. What kind of a man does this? I'll tell you one who's got a mental disorder. Dianne Feinstein was put to rest yesterday. I'm shocked they didn't bring her to the Capitol. My guess is her family said, nah, baby, nah. But, Dianne Feinstein. Apparently Nancy Pelosi hugged the casket. Should have stuck her in there with her. All right, Biden. The Biden crime family touched 23 countries. Folks, this is the kind of thing that they never dreamt would come to light but for the Hunter's laptop. I want to ask you this question. Can you imagine the number of corrupt stuff going on that we're never going to find out about? I mean, we found out about this by accident. Can you imagine? I'm not naive to think that this is it. Are you? Putin says, look out. I will unleash nuclear war and there'll be no survivors. I think he's serious. I don't think Joe Biden is serious at all. He's a jackwagon. Mar-a-Lago. By the way, this goes on every single place in America every single day. The catch-22. Every property owner wants the PVA to assess them low. At the same time, there's what we call real value. What a willing buyer will pay to a willing seller. Fair market value. That's what it is. That's what economics teaches you how to define that. Well, this Democratic congressman's like saying, hey, Mar-a-Lago is worth as much as Trump says, tax it as such. Well, that could go down for every single American. By the way, it ought to go down for Mr. Massey in Lewis County. More on that soon. Ron DeSantis is way behind in Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and he's also running out of money. Poor Ron. Didn't listen to my advice. Trump dropped his lawsuit against Cohen, and there's speculation, and this is when you file a lawsuit, you got to know that you got to give a deposition. You got to factor that in. Do you want to give that deposition or not? Menendez. His wife killed somebody in a car wreck back in 2018. Video's been released. And they gave the surviving woman a Mercedes. Maybe that was part of the deal. Dr. Tyndale, this pervert out in California, was set to go to trial. Gynecologist abusing women. He died before going to trial. Saved us a lot of money. Lindell's, all of his lawyers have quit. He's now saying he's completely broke. They've quit because they're not paid. I want to tell you something, folks. This is happening to Lindell. It happens across the country. The law's not a noble profession anymore. It is a profession of scumbags. Corporate bill. These lawyers have made a fortune off Lindell. They're making a fortune off Trump. And as soon as the client can't pay like they were out of here. Rather than say, we've made enough money off you. We'll help you do this or that, or we'll just limit ourselves. No. They're assholes. Corporate lawyers, big law firms are assholes. They're arrogant assholes. Did I say assholes enough? I just want to make it clear. Dakota baseball players, these 6 high school, apparently raped and molested some girls and apparently even a 12-year-old boy. If these 6 miscreants actually did that, sorry, boys, death penalty. Girl Scout cookies, the Raspberry Dream or whatever it's called is not being sold anymore. Heartbreak across America. McDonald's selling French fries all the way through giving away free fries all the way through October 21st. I don't know what the deal is, but there's got to be something. Trump's ex-accountant said he did not remember over and over, about 60 times yesterday under cross-examination. Giuliani hit with a tax lien. His life is crumbling. You can't make this up. I actually tried to send an email to Giuliani. Anybody knows how to get a hold of Giuliani? Send him an email, says the Bulldog would like to talk to him. Give him my cell phone number. I want to help Giuliani. Can't reach him. I can't reach the guy. These people, how do they function in life that you can't reach them? How does everybody not have a public email and phone number? I don't get it. Pope Francis says climate change is going to destroy the world. Shut up, Pope. This guy drives me crazy. Stick to faith. Mace is under attack from everywhere, just like Gates, because this is what happens when you step up, step out. I like her a lot for more than one reason. FBI, no-showed. No-show. Can you imagine FBI no-showing for testimony, deposition? Jim Jordan, you better get him for the contempt. Coach Fitzgerald from Northwestern is suing his school. He got fired for hazing. I say it's a bunch of bullshit. You ready for this? These big EV plants. Do you know what they use for the energy to manufacture their batteries? Coal. Angeron, the judge up in New York, this New York trial. I mean, this guy is trying to single-handedly destroy Trump. Trump needs to hit the Court of Appeals as fast as he can. He's now preventing asset transfers. It's unbelievable. School lockdown yesterday. Kind of scary. No shooting, no deaths. Hope it's okay. Now, this is funny. Gates is being outed by some Republican friends that he takes ED medicine so he can, quote unquote, go all night. If I was Gates, I would say, yeah, what's your point? What is to be, why should be ashamed of that? Right? Double down, Matt, double down. This poor guy, they're going after him 6 ways to Tuesdays. He seems to relish it, though. Good for him. But they'll try to destroy him. Remember, Lin Wood, Mike Lindell, Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump, Eric Deters. You got to be tougher than a pine knot, Al Bower Smith. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.